Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. Alright, so for today's video, as you guys can see by the title, somebody asked me the question, what do I do if I like two different people? And like, who should I actually pick to want to go on dates with and hang out with and get to know more? The reason that I thought this was interesting was because I think that when you are single and you're looking to date somebody, sometimes you have a bunch of people that you see that could potentially be someone that you could see yourself with, and I think sometimes it can be really hard. So let me know in the comments if you've had a situation like this before where you like two different people, and let us know how it went. If you're new to my channel, maybe you've seen some of my videos before but you're not subscribed, click subscribe right now. With that being said, here is the first thing that I came up with. Alright, the first thing that I came up with, something that I think you should remember and something that I think will be able to help you out, is you need to look at both people and think of all of the qualities that they have that you really like in them. So maybe one person makes you laugh all the time, maybe they're really outgoing, they don't have a hard time being in like large groups of people, whereas the other person maybe is more like introverted but is really generous or likes to take you out for dinner or buy you things or like go on really crazy trips or something like that. See the things that you like in each of them. So I would say once you come up with some positive qualities, try to figure out if they have positive qualities in their emotions. And the third thing that I came up with within this first point is make sure that this person respects your boundaries. Try to come up with some really positive qualities that you like in both people, figure out if they're emotionally stable, and then think about if they are always trying to push your boundaries or if they actually respect your boundaries. So I think those would definitely be able to help you out. Okay, the second thing that I came up with, this will definitely be able to help you out. I think that out of all of this, like, one thing you want to remember is that you want to make sure that the person that you're going to be going out with or that you're going to end up getting to know more is somebody that makes you want to become a better person. Are those people like complimenting you? Are they giving you compliments? Are they making you feel special? Are they telling you that you're good at the things that you're good at? Or are they always tearing you down? Are they always telling you you're bad at something? You don't want somebody to always be ripping you apart where like you don't know if you're good at something anymore because all you hear is this person telling you you're not. So one really good thing to look at is compliments, if that person is motivating you to be a better person, and ultimately, do they make you feel special? I think that's a really big factor. If you can find somebody that's always wanting to like see you do your best, then that is a great quality that I think that you should look for in somebody. So those qualities were kind of ones like for you and like thinking about like what kind of positive qualities you look for in them or you see in them. I think another important thing to look at is how that person acts around you and the little things that they do to show you that they really care about you. So one thing that you might notice is that they look at you a certain way. Like maybe one of these people is always like staring at you or looking at you or giving you an eye where like it makes you feel special, or they're just like making sure that you know that they're always like thinking that you look good or look pretty, or just like looking across the room just to see you. Like if they're looking at you a certain way to make you smile or make you laugh or whatever, like they're wanting to make you smile or laugh or whatever it is. So if they're looking at you a certain way, that's always a good sign and like good way to tell that they're into you. Another one is, does he want to hang out? Like if this person is never wanting to hang out with you and never has time for you, that's probably a good indication that like they might not be as committed to the relationship as you are. If you notice that they're always wanting to hang out, like anytime you're free, they're always like, hey, we should go do this, we should go do that, we should do a bunch of things. If they're always wanting to hang out, that's a really good sign. And then the last thing is, do they talk about the future? Maybe you've never heard them say that they want to do something like ever if it's like 2 months away, then I think that's a big indication that they might not be actually committed to the relationship. And it's kind of like a sign to show you that they're not really thinking about the future and they don't really care if you guys are doing things later on. So yeah, if he talks about the future, if he wants to hang out with you all the time and he looks at you a certain way across the hallway or across the whatever and it makes you laugh or smile, those are really good signs. So if you notice that like you're having a really hard time deciding between these two people, there's some things that you see there and some things that you see there but not really sure, I think that a great thing to do is ask your friends. Whatever their opinion is on a person, like don't ask them the question, who do you like better? Because when you ask them who do they like better, they're giving you their answer on who they like better. What you need to ask them is, who do you think would be better for me? Because then they're gonna base all of the facts that they think about that person and then think about you, and they're gonna try to put them together, and whoever they think would be better for you, they're gonna tell you. Be prepared to like take their opinions and actually think about them, because if you like hear them say something and then you don't really care about what they're saying, then I think you've already made up your mind in your head. So yeah, always ask a friend. I think that's a great idea and listen to their opinions. The last thing that I came up with, and maybe like a great way to start for you to actually be doing this, but I think a really good idea is to create a list of like similarities and differences, and then create questions that are like, which guy do you think would treat you better? Another one of the questions might be, which guy do I think will be able to help me get through tough times? Or which guy do I have more in common with? Or which guy can I not live without? There's so many different questions that you could write down, and I think that creating a list and then writing like the name beside them, or just like doing similarities and differences that you really like in that person. And I think sometimes when you create a list and you can like see it, sometimes it just like becomes more clear and makes you realize that, hey, I have a lot more in common with this person, so maybe I'll go on a date with that person. So those are all the things that I came up with. I think that definitely these will be able to help you out if you do write out a list, or if you come up with some positive things that you think about both people, and then you think about maybe like how they actually react when you're with them. I think that'll just make it like a little bit more organized in your brain, instead of trying to think of both of those people and then think about all of it without like writing it down or anything. Now, I hope that this was able to help maybe just like a little bit. So if it did, give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, or if this is going on and you want us to like answer some questions that you might have about it, leave that down there. Also, if you are not subscribed to my vlog channel, you could go and do that too. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!